This conference comes at a particularly significant moment in the evolution of our justice systems across Africa. At a time when societies are confronted by complex social, economic, technological, and governance challenges, the role of the judiciary has never been more consequential. The administration of justice remains the bedrock upon which peaceful societies, democratic institutions, and sustainable development are built. Whenever justice is impartial, accessible, and effective, citizens develop confidence in the rule of law. Where it is absent, uncertainty and instability inevitably follow. This engagement, therefore, represents far more than a professional gathering. It serves as an important platform for reflection, collaboration, and renewed commitment to the ideals that define judicial service. It is also a powerful catalyst for advancing judicial excellence, promoting gender equality, strengthening institutional integrity, and enhancing the protection of fundamental rights across the continent. In particular, this year's theme, Promoting Excellence in the Administration of Justice, is both timely and profound. It invites us to examine the very values that sustain public confidence in the judiciary. Excellence in the administration of justice is not measured solely by the number of cases disposed of or the speed with which judgments are delivered. It is measured by the quality of judicial reasoning, the integrity of judicial officers, the fairness of judicial processes, and the confidence that citizens repose in the courts as impartial arbiters of disputes. Excellence is ultimately reflected in the ability of the judiciary to uphold the Constitution, protect the vulnerable, preserve the rule of law, and dispense justice without fear, favor, affection, or ill will. The administration of justice is not an abstract ideal existing in isolation. Rather, it serves as a foundational cornerstone of societal and institutional stability, transcending the mere operational functions of courts and their procedural workflows. It not only guarantees good governance, but also shapes the equity and equality of existing systems, while underpinning the distribution of fundamental rights and civic duties in every state. The judiciary occupies a unique position within democratic governance. Unlike the executive, it commands no army. Unlike the legislature, it controls no public purse. Yet, its authority derives from something far more enduring, and that is the confidence of the people in its impartiality, integrity, and fidelity to the law. It is therefore incumbent upon all judicial officers to ensure that every action, every decision, and every interaction strengthens rather than diminishes that confidence. Consequently, fostering excellence within the judicial framework demands efficiency, transparency, accountability, accessibility, and unwavering commitment to ethical standards. Judicial efficiency is undoubtedly a primary benchmark for measuring the quality of adjudication, particularly in light of the legitimate expectation of court users that disputes should be resolved fairly and within a reasonable time. In considering the pursuit of greater efficiency within the judiciary, two critical elements warrant close attention: technology and judicial education. It is impressive to note that judiciaries worldwide are increasingly leveraging technology to modernize and streamline the administration of justice. This digital transformation has significantly enhanced justice delivery across jurisdictions by optimizing processes, reducing administrative burdens, and expanding access to courts. However, as the judiciary advances further into the digital age, it is imperative that technological innovation remains firmly anchored to the foundational principles of justice. Technology must remain an instrument for advancing fairness rather than creating new barriers to access. While digital transformation offers unprecedented opportunities for efficiency, it must never eclipse the human dimension of justice. Behind every case file is a human story. Behind every legal dispute are individuals, families, communities, and institutions whose lives may be profoundly affected by judicial decisions. Technology may assist judicial processes, but it can never replace the wisdom, empathy, discernment, and moral judgment that lie at the heart of judicial decision-making. Judicial education stands as another pivotal component in promoting excellence in administration of justice. Beyond enhancing professional competence, judicial education reinforces the rule of law, preserves the integrity of legal institutions, and equips judicial officers with the knowledge and skills necessary to address emerging legal challenges. As we commence this conference, let us remember that the administration of justice is ultimately a sacred public trust. The judgments we deliver today will shape lives, influence institutions, and contribute to the legal legacy we leave for future generations. We must therefore strive not merely to administer justice, but to administer it with wisdom, courage, integrity, and compassion. May this conference inspire renewed commitment to excellence, strengthen the bonds of professional solidarity across our continent, and generate practical solutions that will further enhance the administration of justice in Africa.